Hello, my trainers. I'm Indu Ramani. I have trained Blue Dart, DHL, HSBC, Aditya Birla Group, Balkrishna Tires, ATG, HSBC, Bank of America, you name it, and I've been there. And that's why I am bringing a lot of perspective to you. We've been talking about preparation for the training और हमने गैप एनालिसिस के बारे में समझा. एक चीज जो हम बहुत डेलीगेट कर देते हैं वो है लॉजिस्टिक्स. When we get the assignment, we take it for granted that the client will take care of the logistics. उन्हें बैठाना है अपने participants को, वो देख लेंगे उनका comfort, उनका budget, उनका सब कुछ. Yes, वो देख लेंगे, लेकिन ट्रेनिंग तो आपने करवानी है. इम्पैक्ट तो आपको चाहिए, रिजल्ट्स तो आपको चाहिए. So few things I want to bring into your notice that can be hindering factors and that can really hijack your training. So when you enter the training room, always make sure you go half an hour before the actual start of the training so that you can check every small thing. You can check the air conditioning. Not everyone enjoys the cold. If the participant is freezing, they are not going to focus on your training. They are like wondering when will this get over, or their bladder is bursting again and again, so they just want a break, or they are thinking of a hot cup of tea because the temperature is not conducive. So you must check the temperature and make sure the temperature is absolutely right for the participants. The second thing, many a times the arrangement of the sitting is not very conducive. If your training is something which does not require laptops and devices, which requires your participants to be interacting with you directly, then make sure it's a cluster sitting, because then they can discuss in groups and they can also interact with you, and you have a lot of space to move around and give it a personalized attention. Also, the place where you're going to be standing, make sure it's not cluttered. Because if it is cluttered with workbooks, notepads, chocolates, drinks, tea, coffee, the clutter actually gets occupied in their brain. The brain can occupy only so much. And in the audience, we have different personalities sitting. And if there are people who are very methodical, who like cleanliness, and when they look at your table, it could be full of flowers, bouquets, mic, cord, your laptop, speaker. They really can't focus. They feel very itchy and they want to get up and clear your table. They want to clear the tables where they are seated. You know what? It's always a good idea to invest that time, take somebody's help, and arrange the room according to your comfort, but also keeping the participants in mind. The next thing that you must do, you have a checklist. You know, 9 to 6, what are the modules you're going to drive, and for each module, what are the tools you require. Make sure accordingly they are stacked up in some corner which is not visible. If the front is totally open and visible, then at the back in some corner, maybe under some table, but it should be stacked up. And when the moment arrives, you shouldn't be seen searching. You should look absolutely professional and prepared, because that's what will give you the power. Friends, logistic preparation is equally important. Right from the pens, the notepads that participants require, do not assume they will come prepared. Assumption in a workshop doesn't work. You could overdo about this preparation, but never underdo. Check sound, check the sound of your laptop, because once the program is rolling and if your video is not playing because the sound is not being checked, trust me, it completely hijacks the energy. So, write down the modules, write down the flow based on the time slots, get yourself prepared, make sure all logistics are in order, and then 10 minutes before the program, get ready, have a glass of water, calm down, and start welcoming your participants personally by shaking hands, by introducing yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to come and introduce. That formal introduction normally happens, the clients normally do the context setting, but before that, you should look absolutely cool, composed, comfortable, and welcoming participant, not look like hassled, nervous trainer. If you are looking nervous, you could be nervous inside, but if you're looking nervous, what chance do you have to make them confident? Stay tuned. I'm coming up with personal branding next. Preparation required, yes, and we'll talk about it. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because a lot of trainers may get the benefit. And I'll see you soon.